Hello. This week we had few cases of backache causing pain. Before discussing those cases, we'll concentrate on how to manage pain in homeopathic practice. Clinical diagnosis is very important. For example, now suppose in the case of backache, the cases which we saw, if that happens to be Cox spine, then it is necessary that the patient should be advised to have anti-Cox treatment which is available in the modern medicine. Similarly, in certain cases of protruded intervertebral disc, it may be necessary to have surgical intervention. So, if we decide, okay, now such causes are not there and it is purely the case which can be managed with the medicine, then we have to go with standard approach, that is location, sensation, modality and concomitance. Now coming to location, under location of course whatever the location, whether it is a lumbar region or whatever region it is, along with that radiation also should be considered. For example, in Kent's repertory, it is given under each section. For example, liver pain radiating to back or neck pain radiating to the occiput region. While in Phatak's repertory, it makes more generalization under rubrics direction, ascending pain, descending pain, crosswise pain and all that. And while we have to refer both the repertories, then the remedy selection becomes more easier. Coming to sensations. Now the type of sensation or type of pain is described by patients in very many words. For example, patient may say stitching pain, pricking pain, needle-like pain. You see, though they are in language wise they are different, it should be clubbed together under stitching pain, which by which we can have many remedies coming under that sensation. So the type of pain is very important. Another is tempo of the pain. For example, one may get pain which comes suddenly and disappears suddenly, while another patient will have severe pain he gets in a moment, in seconds, and then slowly it goes down. So the graph of the pain, whether it comes suddenly, disappears suddenly, or whether it comes suddenly and disappears gradually, all these, the way in which the pain comes and disappears is given under Kent's, under generalities. You see that rubric is very useful in treating patients with pain. Then coming to modalities. You see, we have to ask relevant modalities. Modalities are very many. Say for example, if the pain is there, the position in which the pain is either relieved or aggravated, or movement or pressure, physical factors like pressure or heat, they are important. So we have to ask the relevant questions regarding modalities. Concomitant, very important, whether they are in the physical field or even psychological field or the mental, what we call as the mental symptom. For example, some patients will become restless and shouts and become irritable with pain. As against someone, they will just cry with pain. So the first patient may need Naxomica, another patient will need, the next patient may need Pulsatilla. Of course, that is only one symptom. We have to naturally take into account modalities and the type of pain and all that, and then only you see what we call as the mental symptoms, if they tally with it, naturally that becomes the totality to prescribe. So this is how we have to manage pain in homeopathic practice. Recurrent chronic type of pain naturally requires long-term treatment and we have to naturally depending on the underlying cause. Now the cases which we discussed, we'll be making some comments and certain we will be learning something more about the cases which we studied.